do this thing. It has been a minute, right, guys? Like, it has been a while since I've actually hopped on a live. And I'll tell you why. So basically, the very beginning of 2018, I had set the goal for myself and set the intention that, because I was terrified of going live, right? Like literally the thought of going live gave me hives. And so I was like, okay, well, you know what? I'm never going to do it unless I actually say I'm going to do it every week. And people are going to have to like hold me to it. And I'm like, oh my God. So that is kind of how all of the, Tuesday coffee chats came about. But, it also showed me that going live isn't that scary. Yes, you feel like you're talking to yourself, which is ridiculous, but it really helps you to be held accountable and to show up for your community. So that's kind of how it all started. But recently, as you guys know that have been here a while, you know that I am making some serious pivots in the business, right? For those of you who don't know, this all started how long ago, guys? Like, someone remind me? 2017? Was it 20? I think it was 20. Yeah, 2017. Started 2017 as Wedding Boss Life. And I was intending on, being a resource for creative wedding professionals and helping them behind the scenes of their businesses. And then I realized, well, what I'm doing is applying to everybody, in the creative industry. So why the hell am I just doing just wedding pros? And so then it became Creative Boss Life. And then, hi, we're here. I finally combined my intuitive gifts, my intuitive side, with actually helping people with their business. And so that is how, Lauren Dragon Cook kind of came about. And I love that it is my name because I'm able to be me. There's no like freaking set boundaries or constraints or like identity boxes, which we're going to talk about in a hot second here. So do you see how this is all playing in together? So I, really, really am thankful of how this journey has evolved. And I was talking to somebody last night and I was saying, I did a live yesterday and I did a quick reading for everybody to show them how their week's gonna go. And I lost like a handful of followers, and I was like, I don't care about the numbers. That, for me, that's not it. For me, it's like, okay, I'm finally finding my groove. Like, I'm finally figuring out who my people are, and I don't want anybody here, to be totally honest and frank, if you aren't comfortable with me sharing, intuitive guidance, because that's who I am, right? So if you are here and watching this replay or the live, and you are like, oh my God, what is this chick talking about? Yeah, guys, like, this is how it's going to be from now on. I'm showing up and I'm going all in. So take it or leave it. But with all of that being said, I wanted to kind of wrap up these lives with kind of like with a gift to you guys, for everyone that, has stuck with me throughout all of the freaking changes, everyone that has, encouraged me along the way, everyone that hasn't, basically pointed the finger and said, witch, and sent on a witch hunt on me. Like, I just want to say thank you. And so for that, I am giving you guys this major gift. I had to take a step back for a little bit and kind of reassess like why I was doing this. What about it was making me happy, right? And so you're going to see some changes here and there, but you will always see my face. I'm always going to be showing up. So that is not changing. So with all that being said, how many minutes did I just do? Like 6? That was 6 minutes. I am so sorry. You guys know though, you're here. Okay. So guys, How many of us, yay! Hi, Ashley. Hi, Patricia. Yay. How many of you have seen people posting recently, my word for 2019 is blah, 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 blah. Or, I am going to be focusing on blah for 2019. Like, how many of us? Like, say me in the comments if you have. I'm going to check out the comments. Oh, yay. Thank you, Tracy. Gosh, I love you. I don't know about you, but for me, it's not so simple as to just be like, I'm going to release everything, or, I am income, or, abundance, alignment, whatever. Like, it's not that easy for me to think of a word. And so I'm going to share with you guys what I do to kind of make this happen. Now, I'm sure some of you have heard of Power Sheets. There are plenty of other like year in review calendars out there and all of those things. But for me, this is enough, right? Like, this is enough. I don't have to buy one more thing to look at my year in review. No offense to anyone, because, to each their own. But this is what I do. So I'm going to provide you guys with a bunch of prompts. So feel free to open up a notebook, grab a pen, or if you want to just open up a Word doc and, do it that way, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to give you guys a bunch of prompts that you can work through now, but you can also work through once we hop off, okay? Because I don't want this live to be super long. Like, it's the middle of crazy holiday busy season for a lot of you, and I don't want to take up too much of your time. So what I want you to write at the very top of this paper, of this document, is, what do I want 2019 to look like? With a question mark, okay? That is how this is all going to be like driven. Hi, Ashley, can you see me today? Oh, poor Ashley was having such tech problems yesterday. I don't know if it was me or her internet, but I felt so bad. She's like, the screen's black, the screen's black. Okay, so at the top, what do I want 2019 to look like, okay? And then the first question you are going to ask yourself is, what do I want to grow or change, okay? And some examples of this for you guys, I literally am going to be giving you my answers so you guys know what my 2019 is going to look like, okay? So some things that you can write under here that I have is broaden people's perspectives, divine guidance, release fears, embrace all of my uniqueness. I am meant to stand out. I'm a visionary, expansion, purpose, trailblazer, impact. Okay, so I just did this really quickly last night. I'm probably going to go through it again and get like might get a little bit more finer details in there, but probably not a whole lot, guys, okay? A year in review and looking to the future does not have to be difficult, okay? Like, it does not have to be like this day-long process that you gear yourself up for. Oh my God, like, I can't. All right, next question you're going to ask yourself. What am I grateful for right now? Like, today. What is today? Tuesday, December 11th, 2018. What am I grateful for? For me, it's my intuition, my family, home, growth, finding my voice. That's a big one for me. Finding my tribe. This is you guys. Finding you. You guys, as cheesy as it probably friggin' sounds, and I don't even care, you guys have truly brought life. You have breathed life into me this past year. And for that, I can't thank you enough. Like, there were times where literally I was like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I doing this? I'm a fraud. Oh my God, my hair. Sorry. Air dry, curly hair, not my fave. Anyway, there were times that I needed, validation. I'm if you've ever done the Enneagram, I am a 3, wing 2, look it up. That's how I roll. that actually would tie in really well with doing this type of thing. So if you've never heard of it, it's called the Enneagram, Enneagram. And it is not like finding your, personality like the INFJ or, whatever. Like, it is not that, okay? This is something completely different. This tells you, this is going to show you a lot more fun things. So if you've never done that, I would definitely encourage you, do that today. Okay, so what am I grateful for? Finding my tribe and clarity and direction, okay? Next question you're going to ask yourself is, why do I want to make what matters most to me happen? Meaning, what are you most passionate about? Like, what is your driving force? Why do you do what you do? Okay. So if you don't know what that is, then add a question in there for yourself. Like, why do I do what I do? Actually, it's called the Enneagram. It's here, I'll write it right now really quick somewhere. Okay, Enneagram. I am a 3-wing 2. So it looks like this. Oh God, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Okay, there we go. So, it's not, this is going much further beyond just your why. Like, why do I plan weddings? Why do I, I don't even know, blog? Why do I, if you're a blogger, like, why do I do what I do? Okay. That's like just scratching the surface. I'm going deeper. Why do I want to make what matters most to me happen? Okay. It's the driving force behind the actual why. Okay. So for me, because someone is waiting out there to awaken their intuition. And for me, that is everything, okay? Because I know how much waking up has served me, and I know how, batshit cray it can sound coming from, psychics and gurus out there that have, been doing it since birth or whatever. That's not me, right? Amanda! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited you're here. Definitely go back, Amanda, and just make sure that you watch the beginning, because there's a few questions that we already went through. So just letting you know, they're good ones. So, I am not the stereotypical, born a psychic. Like, I like to compare it to somebody that is, okay, Mozart, all right? Mozart was born a musical genius, right? Like, he was a prodigy. He was, brilliant. But you don't have to be Mozart to be an incredible musician. You can still learn how to play the piano, learn how to compose music later on in life. Are you going to be just as good? Yeah. It doesn't matter when it happens, right? As long as it happens, and if that's your passion, okay? So that is also something I really, that came to me last night. A lot of people recently, and I just got the goosies really hard, a lot of people recently are feeling like they are too old, or, it's too late to start, or, I've been doing this for so long, I can't shift gears now, right? That is never the case. That is never, ever, 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 ever the case. Okay, you are doing yourself a disservice by even thinking that. Okay, so yeah, I just want to leave you with that. Okay, so next question you're going to write down for yourself and go back to at some point is, in order to grow, we can all agree upon this, I'm sure. In order to grow, growth requires moving forward from past paradigms, beliefs that no longer serve us, things that we have come to kind of internalize. Patricia, you are not as old as dirt. I am literally going to drive down to Connecticut and slap that beautiful face with love. You know that. You are never too old, ever, ever, ever. So, in order to grow, it requires moving forward. It requires healing. It requires looking past, past patterns. So what are those, what does that look like for you? For me, I wrote down the constraints of what fill in the blank should look like. And so for me, that could be the constraints of what a creative entrepreneur should look like. I want to break free of the stereotypical imagery that you have when somebody says the word psychic. Like, it just has kind of like a feeling, like Lady Cleo, right? Like, do I look like Lady Cleo to you? I mean, I can try with the accent, but I'm pretty sure I'd fail miserably. Like, I'll go on vacation though and visit her anytime. Bahamas, Jamaica, I don't know, I'll go there. So, the constraints of what it means to be a mom, the constraints of what what society has said, working from home should look like. That is for me what I am releasing, okay? Like, that is what I'm letting go of. Next question. How do you feel? How do I feel? How do you feel in this moment? And be honest with yourself. All right. This, you guys know, if you've been with me for a hot minute, this is a safe space. It's whatever. If you want to say, how you're feeling in this moment in the comments, you are more than welcome to. All right. But there's no pressure to do that. For me, how was I feeling in this present moment as I was doing this last night? Free. I was feeling free. All right. For those of you that may have missed, I think I hopped on Instagram stories. I don't even know. Someone let me know if you saw it. And talked about my time at Creative at Heart. And I loved Creative at Heart. Like, I loved it. But what I realized, and the biggest aha moment for me, was that I don't need to look like everybody else. I don't need to be just another blip. I am going to be me, and you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. And let me tell you what, guys, it's the most liberating feeling, but it honestly is one of the scariest effing feelings too, because it's literally like standing up on a stage at a Sublime concert. God, I wish I could have gone. Sublime concert, and you're standing there looking out at the crowd and you're butt-ass naked, but they're all staring at you. And you're waiting for a reaction. What are they going to do? Are they going to love you and cheer you? Or are they going to, throw their, beer bottles at you? Like, what are they going to do? But once you have kind of jumped over that first hurdle, oh my God, I just don't give an F anymore. I just don't care. And it's such a liberating feeling. So how do you feel in this present moment? Do you feel grateful? Do you feel anxious? Do you feel stressed? Do you feel humbled? Do you feel nostalgic? Do you feel tired? What do you guys feel? Okay, so write it down. Oh, Casey, love you. Thank you. Okay, next one. What are you releasing to make room for growth? Okay, so this kind of ties into moving forward, moving forward from past things that are no longer serving you. But for me, things I wrote were the need to fit in, validation, past failures. Okay? I'm releasing it. I'm letting that shit go. It's time to go bye-bye, okay? And so for those of you who are, new to the Lauren woo-woo world, I hate even using woo-woo, but you guys resonate with that, so I gotta use it until you don't. Tomorrow is a new moon, all right? Tomorrow is a new moon. So what happens on a new moon? It is the ideal time as business owners, as creatives, to set intentions. Do you think that I'm doing this now just because? No. There's always a reason to something, all right? So setting intentions, releasing what's no longer serving you. That has more to do with the full moon. But for me, when I'm setting intentions, I kind of like to take the release and flip it. So what do I mean? I will say something like, so what were some of my things? The need to fit in. So if that's something that, I'm releasing during a new moon, I could say something like, I will no longer feel the need to make others happy, and I will be content with exactly where I am. Exactly who I am in this moment. Does that make sense? Something like that? That was terrible off the cuff. I mean, it's either great or terrible, and I think that was terrible, but whatever. So just flipping it and making something that you want to release more of a positive, okay? So there's that. Oh my gosh, the chickens. Oh my God, I'm not even gonna go there. Okay, so next question. What matters most to me? Okay, what matters most to me? Hey, Val, what matters most to me? Okay, I want you to get really real right now. Like all kinds of real, like all kinds of vulnerable. Nobody's gonna see this except you, unless you want them to see it, okay? So just know that, like, this is the time to get honest with yourself. So what matters most to me? For myself, I wrote down living life according to my own terms, experiences, family, spiritual journey, and impact. Okay, so that's what matters most to me. Is this resonating with you guys so far? Like, I just want to make sure, like, I'm not just like talking at you. Like, I want to make sure this is helping in some way. Let me know. All right. So now you're going to get into the space where you are going to start to look a little, at your past year. What worked in 2018? Okay. What worked? And be real. We're not talking about what didn't work yet. Okay. That's not it. We will get there. Oh, good. Okay, guys. Thank you. What worked? And maybe it's only one thing. Maybe it's only two things, guys. And that's okay. That's okay. So for me, what worked, to give you guys examples and ideas, shifting to incorporate spiritual and business. So shifting to actually show you this side of things, right? Show you how tuning into your intuition helps you in every way in your business. How intuition can literally replace masterminds and, coaches and courses and, whatever. Like, I won't get into it, but you guys know what I'm saying. What else worked? Stepping into my divine truth, expressing myself fully, recognizing the need for help in certain areas. So recognizing, okay, I just don't have the brain capacity to try and create a logo or try and create something or, whatever it is I need help with. Recognizing that and then reaching out. It's not a weakness to do that, but in fact, it's a strength because that means that you are able to see something for what it is, you're making the best out of it, and you're finding a solution. That makes you a more powerful person, guys, okay? So, here we go. What didn't work in 2018, right? What did not work in 2018? For me, self-imposed doubt, doing things that I did not align with. So, what do I mean by that? Somebody asking me, a question, a question in Messenger, or, you know, a question anywhere outside of the group. Like, that's why we have a group. Like, oh my God. But asking me a question directly, you know, because they don't maybe trust the answers that they're going to get in the group or on the page, but asking me a question directly and expecting me to give a detailed answer. Now, if you are working with me one-on-one, that is a different story. And I know my, you know, my babes can attest to that. But I'm talking about people that maybe have never even spoken to me, asking me things that could very well be answered in the group, right? So things like that. I used to just be like, oh no, it'll take me 2 minutes. I'll just write back to them really quick. Okay, that's great. And I'm more than happy to help, but do it in a way that's going to help everybody, right? So that for me was one thing. And just doubting myself, doubting my abilities, doubting who I was, doubting if you guys would resonate with things that I was saying, doubting if I was, you know, mentally stable, like just doubting all of these things. And so, you know, for me, that's what didn't work. What didn't work for you? Okay. So, some lessons that you have learned over the past year. Okay? What lessons have you learned? So maybe, you know, those are things that didn't work, but what lessons can be learned? You always need to find the positive, guys. You always need, like, I feel like a total mindset person right now, but honestly, when you're able to find out and figure out what the hell that experience was trying to teach you, or, you know, what the universe was handing you so that you could see, you know, from a higher perspective, what it was they were trying to give you, the universe, and by they, I mean the universe, spirit, divine, whatever. That's where the gold is, guys. That's where growth happens, okay? So lessons that I learned: listen to my intuition no matter how silly it may seem. I can't tell you how many times I would say to someone, do you know someone named Charlie? Because the word Charlie will have popped into my head. Do you know, what significance does a shovel have to you? Like, weird shit, guys. Weird shit. But it was in those moments that, for me, those people would break down into tears and start to release and start to heal. Even though, to me, what significance does a shovel have sounds absolutely ridiculous, and it does. But seeing it, I'm seeing it for a reason, right? Like, it needs to be said, it needs to come out. So not doubting that. That's a lesson I learned. Not everyone will understand me and my path, but that doesn't validate my success. Okay? So again, guys, I'm doing this with you, but I'm giving you the examples. So if you're tuning in just now, I'm giving you examples that I wrote down as I did the exercise for myself last night. Okay? Because I know that anytime I do something like this, I need examples. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? I need to see examples, right? So these are just mine. Yours is going to look very different. Okay, next. What am I saying no to? What am I saying no to in 2019? This day forward. Today. What am I saying no to? Okay? Commitments I don't fully align with. Poor uses of my time. FOMO. Deuces, FOMO. Get out of here, FOMO. Bye. Distractions, trying to look like anything and anyone other than myself. Okay? That's what I'm saying no to. That is what I am saying no to. And it feels really friggin' good to see that on paper. Okay, next question. No to discounts. Yes, Ashley. Yes, 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 queen. Yes. Oh my God. If Jonathan Van Ness were sitting right next to me, he would be freaking out right now. Yes, 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 yes. Queer Eye fans, hi. It's such a big one because it's selling yourself short. And what it's doing on a whole other energetic level is you're telling yourself, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy to receive what I value myself as. Okay? Love this. No to working for friends, or no to working to friends for free, right? Or at a discounted rate, or oh my God, no to being a follower to find success. Yes. Oh my God. You guys, you're having some breakthrough moments right now. Like, this makes me so happy. So happy. This is so good. Oh my God. Okay. What am I saying yes to in 2019? What am I saying yes to? What do you want to call in? That's another way of saying it. What do you want to allow the universe to give you? All right, I'm not going to get too woo-woo, but what do you want to intentionally bring into your life? Okay? Oh my gosh, they're the most ungrateful, and they always are the worst clients. Oh my God. Not comparing yourself to others in your field. Yes, Amanda. Oh my God, thank you, Casey. It's an agate slice ring. I love my ring. So good. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you guys. Like, I really am. Because you know what? Being part of the creative online industry and being part of the, small business owner world, you feel like you have to be doing all the things that these superstars are doing in order to achieve that same level of success. And to be totally honest, a year in review can very well look like that too. But what needs to be said and what needs to come out more is that it doesn't have to be that hard. It doesn't have to be super difficult, right? Like, it doesn't need to be. And so that's why I wanted to do it with you guys today. Oh my gosh, I am loving these. Okay. Saying yes to sticking to my minimum order price, putting me first. Yes! Oh my God! Yes to boldly and confidently stepping into my expertise. Girl, I hate that word too, but yes, yes, yes. Saying no to clients that are not my ideal fit. I don't have to say yes to everyone and all of the things. Yes! Oh my God! Yes to my list of ideas, especially when no one else is doing them. Yes to help, do my best, and hire the rest. Like, can we make bumper stickers out of all of these things? Because I'm pretty sure that needs to happen. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my God. So what am I saying yes to in 2019? Opportunities for expansion. Things that bring me joy. And so for me, I just want to live in a state of joy and feeling lit up. And so if something that is requested of me or something that, comes about and it doesn't feel right, nope, deuces, not doing it, okay? Oh my God, it's a word cloud of all of this. Oh my God, that's such a good idea. How do we do that? I don't even know how to do that. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. All right, now here, guys, is where the magic happens. All right, this is where you bring it all together, okay? So maybe as you were writing out things, you were starting to feel and see some common themes. Maybe you were starting to feel a certain way. Maybe you were like, I've had enough of this. It's time for this. It's time for this version of Amanda, this best version of Valerie, this chapter of Ashley. What do you want that to look like? Okay, so what is the common theme that you noticed as you went through this with me just now? What do you want this next chapter to look like? And I want you to write down a whole bunch of words that come to mind. Okay, so what do you want this to look like? Or what was the common theme that you saw? Okay, for me, if I were to go back through and look at everything, okay, hey, Brianne, what I would be saying would be, okay, I see the word release, and you can go with a highlighter too, right? You could underline it, you can circle words, you can highlight it. You can go with another colored pen, whatever. For me, I see release, I see embrace, I see, let me see, constraints, I see free, the need to fit in, past failures, let me see, self-imposed doubt, what else? Validate, distractions, all of those things. So the words that I wrote down were freedom, liberated, purpose, trailblazer. So when you have written down the words that you see popping up here and there, okay? Circle them, write them down, and what do you want? What do you want? What do you want 2019 to look like? What do you want the universe to give you? What do you want to feel? How do you want to feel empowered? Empowered how? Okay? The word that I chose for 2019 is freedom. It's freedom. And so then at the top, I'll show you guys really quick. See here? Freedom, I wrote ... So freedom from constraints of what it means to be a creative in the online world. Freedom from the wife and mother archetypes. Freedom from things that don't light me up. Freedom from self-imposed guilt and doubt. Freedom from anything that isn't high vibe. And most importantly for me, freedom to unapologetically be Lauren. To be me. That is my word. So I'm going to go through some of these. It's funny. So Casey's saying, it's funny these past few weeks I've been saying I need to trust the process. And that is still resounding here. I need to stop trying to control everything. And this is my path and I need to just keep moving forward. Yes. Yes. And Casey, I know from working with you on, a deeper level, you have nothing to worry about. But it feels like for so long, you've had to make sure that you were taken care of. The only person for a long time that had your back was you, right? Well, now that you are starting to wake up, you will find that you will have that safety net a lot more. But you gotta trust. Oh, baby, I'm not trying to. But that is what just came through really strongly for you. Forgiveness. Oh my gosh, Valerie, that is such a powerful word. Yes. Yes, you are shedding the layers. You are shedding the fear, you're shedding the guilt. You are just, yes, and forgiving yourself. Yes. That is the perfect word, I feel like, for you moving into this new year. So, let me see. Ashley, yes, whatever it is, just do it. Even if it sounds batshit crazy. Even if it sounds absolutely ridiculous. Because, look at Steve Jobs. If he had, sorry, I'm an Apple freak. So if he had listened, to outside critics and, opinions and whatever, we wouldn't have the incredible technology I think that we do today. So the only person that you need to listen to is yourself. Action. Yes. Yes. Hold on, because something's coming through for you. Purposeful action, intentional action. That's intentional action. You can have 2 words. I'm giving you permission. Intentional action. I need to trust to fall into yes. Yes, and stop doubting yourself. Peace. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, that is so powerful. Oh my God, these are making me like so, okay, Ashley's saying, so excited to do this. In my reflections of this past year, my word is discovery. I love that. I want to really discover the Ashley that I'm meant to be and who is inside, what I'm capable of, and what will happen this year. To acknowledge the person I am and embrace her fully. Discover her. Yes! Oh my God. Guys, I fucking love my tribe. I love you guys so much. Well, Ashley, if it gave you goosebumps, baby cakes, that means that, you know. I'm so happy. This just brings me so much joy and so much everything. And so the reason why I did this on the page and not within our private group, even though I shared it there, I did it on the page is because I want you guys, I want you to share this. I want you to share this with your friends, okay? Share the link. You don't have to post it on your wall if you don't want to, but we all have at least a dozen creative online friends that need help walking through this, it doesn't look like the stereotypical, let's work on our sheets, right? Like, it just needs to be this easy. It just needs to be this simple, right? So like I said, guys, share this episode, share this with your friends, send them a link to it. People that you trust. If you did comment, in the comments, then, only send them the link. Don't post it publicly if you don't want everyone to see, what you wrote. So peace, flourish, discover, love, 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 love. Oh my God. Yes. So, oh my God, hold on. 2016 changed me. 2017 broke me. 2018 opened my eyes. 2019, I'm coming back. Does that work for you, Ashley? Because that pretty much sounds about right. For me, it's the same thing. 2016, I had just quit my job and started my planning business. Changed. 2017 broke me. Literally broke me. I'm actually getting teary, and I can't believe I'm getting teary about this. It broke me down to my core in so many different ways. 2018 really opened up my eyes. It's made me see that there was more out there. So like you, Ashley, flourish. 2019, fuck. I'm here. I'm coming back in all of my glory. I didn't expect this to take 50 minutes, and I apologize for that because I really did want to keep it quick, and I'm so sorry. Thank you, Valerie. That really, thank you. So some housekeeping things. Moving forward with coffee chats and lives and all of those things, they are not going to be scheduled, okay? They are not going to be an every week thing. They are not going to be an every other week thing. They are going to happen as they come. Because what I have found is when I try to create like a schedule, right? And like try to make it all happen, it doesn't really ever feel right. Like, I always end up going off on a wicked tangent anyway, right? Because then that's when I start talking about what needs to be said collectively for the group. So moving forward, I'm still going to be doing lives, guys, just like this, okay? They are just not going to be an every week thing or an every other week thing. I will do my best to post like a reminder at least 24 hours in advance, all right? But you will also start to see more card reveals, okay? How many of you have been loving that? How many of you are like, what is she even talking about? Have you have you been loving them? Because the feeling that I've been getting is that yes, you do love them and that they help you so much without you even realizing it. So I'm going to continue to do more of those. I am also going to, there was something else I wanted to say. Oh my goodness. Oh, I've had a couple of you ask because I have since opened up my packages and working with me one-on-one and whatever. And those of you that, asked about my packages and whatnot, you saw that the pricing was going to change come January 1st. That did not mean that you are not going to be able to work with me come January 1st, okay? It just means the pricing changes January 1st. So I offer 2 different packages really quickly, 3 sessions working with me or 6 sessions working with me. If you want the best price and you have been meaning to hop on the radar with me, now's the time to do it, guys, for real. I literally just had somebody say to me the other day, she's like, all I asked my husband for Christmas was you. I was like, I don't know how to feel about this. Like I'm a song and I'm a thing. I don't know. Anyway, so wanted to clarify that. And drum roll. Can someone do a drum roll? I don't even know. Is that a drum roll? Can you hear it? Oh my God. The Rooted Connection, which is what the membership now is. I had to do some soul searching, guys. That's why I was MIA. It did not feel right from what I was calling it before. So it is now the Rooted Connection. It is officially going to be opening the second week of December. Okay, so the second full week of December. So let me see here. That is the week of February 10th. Okay, what does this mean for anybody that's like, what am I talking about? Okay, I'm so excited. The membership is the doors will be opening for a week, a little under a week. I think 6 days I'm doing it. Okay, so I will let you guys know what day the actual masterclass is that I'm going to be teaching, but I'm going to be teaching you guys an intro to intuition masterclass and how that pertains to your business, okay? So all of the questions that I've ever received from anyone ever, I'm going to be covering in that masterclass, okay? I'm gonna be touching a little bit about all the things. It is the second week of February. So second full week of February. So the week of February 10th, Tracy. I probably said the second week of December, I know. So there is that. And as my, OGs, you guys are going to be getting the OG rate for that if you decide that you do want to come and join us inside the membership, okay? It will never go up for you. The price will never change and never go up unless, of course, you leave and decide, oh, I really do want to come back. It will be the lowest price that it will ever be, okay? I'm sorry. I'm nah. This is why, guys, December kills me. So just make note of that. I will be so make sure that you're on the wait list for that. You can do that at therootedconnection.com. If you've already signed up, in other ways, shapes, or forms, like on my Instagram stories or whatever, then you're on there. I'll send an email out to everybody. But just, be looking for that. And I'm so excited for you guys. I'm already mapping out all of the content. Do you guys want to hear what is going to be included? I'm so excited. Or is this of no interest to anyone? I'm I don't know if they care or not, but I'm just really freaking excited. I don't care. I've already kept you this long. Why not keep you even longer? Oh my gosh. So I'm going to tell you anyway. All right. So some of the things that we are going to be chit-chatting about are, let me find my notes. I know what it is, but I just want to make sure I don't miss anything super important. Okay. Some of those things are going to be numerology and how it plays into your business, meaning what day is the best day to launch something? When is the best day to not make any offers? When should you be signing a contract? All of those things. Let me show you something. I'll show you something really quick. It's right here. I promise, it's not taking long. It's right here. February, my content planner. Okay. Do you guys see this? Launch week. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Okay. Launch week. Where's my 9? It's right here. 9. Card opens. Launch day. Okay. There's a reason, and I will teach you why. Okay. I will also teach you how cycles of the moon play into your business. Okay. How, even though it starts to get a little weird, for people that have never thought about it, think about it this way. The moon controls the ocean, guys. It controls the tides. Why wouldn't it control cycles in behavior and cycles in business and all the things? Ashley, it's the content planner. If you go to laurendragoncook.com/resources, it should be right there up at the top. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. I know I've talked about it before. If you ever want to see an in-depth look at it, hop into the group, The Business of Being a Creative, and just type in content planner in the search and you'll be able to see it. And I go into way more detail, but you can track your numbers and you have all kinds of things. It's amazing. I love it. Okay. What else? We are going to do, I'm going to show you how to pull your own cards, right? I'm going to show you the purpose of crystals instead of just having them be a pretty little shelf piece. What to use them for, what properties are they really good for, which ones should you have no matter what. I'm going to show you how to get answers from the divine, from source, from the universe with pendulums. I'm going to also, when you are questioning, should I hire a VA? Yes or no? Do you know how easy it is? Let's do it for me right now. I actually am curious. Let's see. Should I hire a VA? Nope. That's perfect because I didn't feel like I needed to at the moment. But I will show you how that works. I'm going to show you what signs to look for. When the universe is trying to give you answers to questions that you have or, things that have been plaguing you in your life or business, I'm going to show you what signs, what symbols to look for and what they mean. I'm going to show you how to manifest abundance. You hear all of these people that are manifestation, I'm a manifestation, blah, 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 blah. Don't even get me going. But who here has heard of my random $287 State Farm check from 8 years ago showing up on my doorstep after I made a decision? Yes? Anyone? Oh, thank you, Rhea! Yay! Thank you! I'm going to show you how to do automatic writing, okay? I'm going to show you how to do these things. I'm going to show you how retrogrades affect you in your business, and I'm going to show you, because not every retrograde is a Mercury retrograde, guys. Sometimes we have Venus retrograde. Sometimes we have Mars retrograde. I'm going to show you what that all means, okay? And resources to, keep learning. But this is going to be a continual thing, guys. This is something that I'm going to build upon. So anytime that someone is like, oh my God, how do you use blah, 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 then that's going to be a new module. Okay. So that is the membership in a nutshell. I'm really dumbing it down. But yeah, do you guys see now a little bit how it intuition plays into business? It's really hard to describe to people in general, right? It doesn't work so well, but anyway. Okay, so guys, I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you were able to come away from this having a little bit more clarity on your 2018 and having a little bit more clarity and direction on how you want your 2019 to look. And setting that intention. So last piece, setting that intention, I want you all all of you to, for now, just go into, do a quick Google search and do like new moon intention setting or new moon ritual, something like that, because I don't have time to go into it in total detail right now with you. But essentially what you're going to do is you're going to write down exactly how you want your 2019 to look. You're going to fold that piece of paper up, and then you're going to keep it somewhere safe. And then eventually we're going to come back around, especially if you're in the membership, if you're in that community, and we will come and we will look and see how many of those things have manifested within the first 3 months of the year. Okay? So guys, I have so many amazing things coming your way. I'm so excited and thankful and grateful and humbled that you guys are choosing to ride this crazy train with me and to believe me and to create the safe space with me. So honestly, I can't thank you guys enough. There's a reason why we're all here together, guys. It's not by an accident. It's not by coincidence. Okay? I set the vibration for this group, and I set the intention for this group. The universe is delivering it. Okay? So, I mean it when I say I love you guys all so much. Thank you for sharing your time and your space with me. And I am sorry that this was over an hour. I really wanted it to be a half hour, but clearly I had some catching up to do. Love you. Bye, guys.